Hi everyone, my name is Esther Eckhart from Eckhart Yoga. Today's class will be very gentle for complete beginners or if you just want to relax. The good news is the next 30 days on my website, eckhartyoga.com, everything will be devoted towards beginners. We've got several different programs, which are 6 classes to get you started per program of different teachers from different styles, and they're all going to be for free for the next 30 days. So go and have a look and join us. We will have articles posted for the next 30 days, people blogging about their experience as beginners, all to help you support through your beginners month. So let's get started. We're going to lie on our back. So this is going to be very gentle, very inviting for every type of body, for every type of level, just to help you experience the sort of nice effects of yoga. So for a moment, close your eyes and completely let the weight drop into the floor. And stop. Just stop. Stop thinking, stop doing, just be. And feel the breath. When you stop, you want to give your mind something to do, so a nice anchor can be observing the breath. Then turn the toes up, turn the knees up, flex the feet. And then bring the right knee into your chest. Hold around the leg. If the knee is a little bit vulnerable, hold below the knee. And pull the knee in. And this is a nice stretch through the buttocks and the upper legs, the hips. Really good for you, good for any disc problems in the back. You might want to move that leg slightly around. And keep breathing. As long as you keep some focus on the breath and the sensations, you stay out of your head. And that's what we're trying to achieve with yoga, is to create some space and then let go of the right leg and bring the left leg in. And again, keep the toes pointing up, the knee pointing up. Keep that right leg a little active. And again, pulling it in and very gently, maybe move it around a little as you breathe. Again, great stretch through the buttocks, lower back, hip. And again, letting go. Spread your arms out to the side and place your right foot on your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, shift your hips slightly over to the right and then bring your right knee towards the left. You let the front hip points, the bony parts at the front of the hips, move in towards each other, so you engage your abdomen a little. You can have your hand on your knee or maybe just your arms out. Try and keep your right shoulder towards the floor and perhaps look over to the right. Feel the spinal twist, breathe. And this can be not deep at all. You can be all the way up here already experiencing the twist. And your knee and your shoulder can be both on the floor. Really depends on the different body types. So it's all good. It's all about just feeling the stretch and enjoying it to a level that you enjoy it and breathing. Because when you feel the stretch, you open. And when you open, you start to feel better. And other side. Gently bring the right knee back. Extend your leg. Left foot. Shift your hips over, tiny little over to the left and come into the twist. And again to your stretch, to what feels good for you. Breathe. Looking over to the left. And remember, the breath is what keeps you grounded in the here and now, is what creates space in the head and makes you feel better. Okay, gently come back. Now come up by rolling onto your side, placing the top hand down and helping yourself up. And we come to a standing position. So standing, we're going to place the feet underneath the hips, so hip width apart, parallel to each other and spread your toes. You're going to bring the weight into the four corners of the feet. And the four corners of the feet are the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, inner heel, outer heel. Ball big toe, ball little toe, inner, outer heel. On both sides. So to do that, lift your toes, and it's easier to find the ball of the feet on both sides, inner, outer. And then inner, outer heel, ground, and then you spread out your toes and you put them down. Then we're going to lift the kneecaps. So you basically draw the kneecaps and the thighs up. So you're engaging the muscles and you imagine pulling the legs up into the hips. Because we want the legs to be active in all the standing poses in yoga. So you can already feel that this is quite a little bit of work. So you can imagine how strength will build up around the knees, around the thighs, protecting the knees in your daily life, muscles becoming much stronger, and you becoming much more even confident to stand, to be in your life. Okay. The hips are over the heels, the shoulders are over the hips, your ears move back a little so your head is in line with the spine. The shoulder blades slowly move down along the spine like waterfalls coming down the back. Front ribs soft, shoulders back. And here we're just going to shrug the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And now move them back. Inhale, move them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, come back. And last one. Inhale, move back. Exhale, back. Now we're going to flow with the breath, because in the end, we want to bring breath and movement together. So on an in-breath, the palms turn out and the arms lift. Still the legs are active. And on an out-breath, the legs lower again. And just feel the synchronizing movement of arms and breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and if you're looking, you can see my head moves along a little. On the in-breath, my head looks up to see my hands when they come together. And on the out-breath, the head moves back to neutral. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and this time, when you lower, bend your knees and bend all the way down to the floor so the hands go to the floor. Knees are bent. Inhale, reach your heart forward with the knees bent so you get a really long spine. And exhale, stay here for a moment. Now bring the shoulders on the back again so you feel the shoulder blades sliding down along the spine and you can extend your heart further forward. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale. And on the next in-breath, come back up. Press into your feet, belly strong, straight back. Lift the arms back up. And now hold your right wrist with your left hand. And remember, legs strong. Inhale, move the body over to the left a little and feel the stretch on the right side. Exhale, strong stomach muscles come back. Other side. Inhale to the right, feel the stretch on the left. Exhale, strong stomach muscles coming back. Legs still active. And I know a lot of repetition there, but we tend to forget. The leg muscles tend to become tired and we let them flop. And as soon as you are used to that, those you won't even notice anymore and they become strong all the time. So just in the beginning you have to push through that a little bit. Okay, and then we come to a seated position, so you can gently come down to the floor. And extend your left leg and bring your right foot on the inside for forward bend. Take your knee out a little. Inhale, take your arms up. And on an out breath, fold forward and hold on to maybe your calf or your ankle. And with regards to the back, you need to have an angle moving forward from the hips. And if you don't have that, sit up on a pillow or fold a blanket. When you're up higher, the tilt is easier to make and then you can come forward. So we stay here for about 3 breaths just to experience a forward bend. Shoulders softly away from the ears. And it's not about how far down you get, it's about a stretch in the back of the body. Inhale, see if you can lengthen the front body, so from the pubic bone to the breastbone, find length. Even if you're all the way up here, that's perfectly fine. Exhaling. And on the next in-breath, come back up and we change sides. Inhaling, lift your arms. Remember to sit up on something if you need to. Exhaling, bend forward. Place your hands down wherever you end up. It can be right up here. For some people, that would be quite normal. Hamstrings can be stiff, lower backs can be stiff, especially if you just begin. Or you can be all the way down here, and it doesn't really matter wherever you end up. Inhale, find a bit of length through the front of the body. Exhale, don't push your face down with the idea of then I'm down further, because it's not so good for your neck. Inhale. Exhale, keep your foot flexed, knee pointing up, leg still steady. One more breath. And gently coming back up. Okay, lie on your back. We do a gentle bridge pose. Arms next to the body with the palms down. Press the shoulders down. And on an in-breath, very gently, your feet are a little bit away from the hips. So you can maybe touch your heels with your middle fingers. If not, and your feet are a little bit further, that's fine. So press the shoulders down, chest lifts a little. Draw the lower belly down, so the lower back presses into the floor, and then lift your hips up. And on the out breath, lower back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. On the in breath, press the lower back into the floor, lift again. On the out breath, back down, and how far the hips lift again. Not that important, just see what happens for you. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, back down. Last one. Inhale, lift again. And stay here for a moment. Maybe you can hold onto the sides of your mat and press your arms down a bit more active and walk your shoulders a bit further underneath the body. And push into your feet, lift your hips up a little higher if that feels okay. Tailbone still moving towards the back of the knees, and the thighs are still active. Inhale. And on the out breath, roll back down. Great. Bring both knees into your chest for a moment, hug. On the next out breath, pull the lower belly down to the spine as you lift your forehead towards the knees. Whether they touch or not is not important. Inhale. And then on the out breath, time for Shavasana again. Same position we started in, on your back. And take a moment here to just feel the body. Feel what these stretches have done for you. Stay in the Shavasana pose, stay in the relaxation pose on your back. Just be aware again of just the breath in this pose. Just the breath and the sensation of the body relaxing into the floor. Okay, and you can stay there for as long as you wish. This is enough for YouTube. So if you're interested to learn more and to really learn about the basic poses in a yoga class, when you want to learn to perform them right and the alignment cues, and even building up to a full class with lots of standing poses, seated poses, lying poses, then go over to our site. Again, for the next 30 days, the beginners programs, 4 of them will be for free. So different style, different teacher. So I'm sure you'll find a style and a teacher that suits you. And I hope to see you there. Thank you. Namaste.